So today we're going to do my Project Level Up update. I am excited. I finally hit a pan in the Lethal Cosmetics Avatar Fire. This is my Project Level 2, so I need 2 technically, but I have finally hit 1, so we're halfway there. If you're not familiar with this project, basically it's like a no pan left behind, pan in every palette, I don't know, pan those eyeshadows, pan that palette. It's a kind of a combination of all of the lovely projects that we love. It was created by Sophie Alexandra here on YouTube, so please go check her out. I always have her linked in my description. If you're not familiar for whatever reason, you should be. But she manifested this, I want to say maybe 3 years ago now, and I've always really enjoyed this project. I think it's something that, whether you're doing it or not, I think it's a really interesting one, but it's hard. It is hard, so it's not for the faint of heart. Anyway, I've been working on this palette here. I've had quite a mix in this project for this year. I definitely messed up a few months ago, well, actually several months ago, and I had like 3 palettes in the project, then I had 2, and now we're down to 1. So like I said, this is level 2. And basically what you have to do is you have to use every single shade 2 times, depending on which level you're on. And then I have to also hit 2 pans. So I'll put up on the screen what this palette looked like. Basically, I had no pans. It's kind of a fresh palette for me. This is the first time it's been rolled into a project, so it's been really fun to get a lot of use out of it. I've also really enjoyed going into it because it's very warm tone. So I don't know, I've just been in my warm tone era a little bit. I mean, obviously I still like to do cool tone, but I think I've been really enjoying the warm tone looks recently. Anyway, this is what we're looking like right now. So can you spot the itty bitty difference? Maybe over here, maybe, potentially. But yeah, I'm really excited. And obviously I really am trying, and I think I'm gonna hit pan in this one, to be fair, for my second one, which is not one that I thought I would, but it's very creamy. It's actually creamy. I have it on the lids today, and I've just been really enjoying it, so I've gone into it a few times. But anyway, let me go through my uses before I jump around too much. Actually, I don't have the page here in front of me because I am not prepared. I have been going into other shades that I don't need to go into as well, just simply because it's been fun to do that. So Dancing Leopard, I only went into it once. I don't think I'm gonna hit pan in it. This is the one that I thought I would, but it's actually not as creamy as this one, and I think this one won't take as long. So this one only went into once. This Fire Lily, I think it's called Fire Lily, I've gone into it twice now, and that's what it looks like. That's why I think, wow, okay, I'm definitely going to hit pan in this. I just think that's twice in the last update, not in total, but still, that is some decent dippage right there. And then Imperial, I went into it 6 times, and I finally have a tiny little baby pan. So I have hit pan, so I have my first now pan for this Project Level Up palette, which I am excited about. I did end up going into Ember once and also Fire Sages once as well, even though I don't need to go into them because I've gone into every single shade more than twice now, or twice and more. So yeah, this is where we're at. I'm very, very close to, I think, hitting pan on that second one. So quite honestly, I'm ready to roll back in my level 5. So if you were following me a few months ago, I was working on the Color of Rain from Gloss Gods. I don't want to switch this out and roll in a different level 5 because I already started working on this one. Not that I have any pans. I want to roll it back in. I just put a pause on it for the last couple of months, but now I'm ready. I think we're ready. So I'm going to roll this one back in. So we'll do a little close up just so we know what it looks like at the point that I am rolling it in. Because this is my level 5, I have to hit 5 pans and use every single shade 5 times. I have a little bit of use already done from a couple of months ago, so I'll just lead off where I ended up there. And if you're wondering why I'm going to level 2 to level 5 and you weren't following me before, it's a bit complicated, but I basically skipped level 2. So I went all the way up to level 5, and then somebody mentioned, oh, Gabby, I was watching all your videos and you seem to have skipped level 2. So that's why I rolled in my Avatar Fire palette for level 2, but then at the point that I did that, I ended up with 3 palettes in this project and it was too overwhelming and I couldn't get anything done. So we're finally going back to my level 5. Once I'm done with this, and obviously done with this one right here, we're gonna go back down to level 1. I know it's confusing, but what I'm hoping is it won't be confusing in a couple of months. I'll just be back on track. I was off track for good 6 months or so. I'm gonna get back on track. We're gonna get there. But anyway, level 5 is rolling back in because I think this would be a lot of fun just to go in when I want to, and also because I just have to hit pan now in only one shade, and I pretty much think it's gonna be this one in this palette. So yeah, I'm excited. Anyway, I will put up on the screen my total uses for this palette so far in the project, just so you can see how long it's taken me with everything, because I don't know at the top of my head. So I will have that there now. And I think why not? Let me just show you like a brief overview of how many times I've gone into this one so far in the project, because it was a few months ago, but I do have some use. So I'll put that on the screen as well. Alright, that is my little update, short and sweet, like I like it. But hopefully you enjoyed the video and you're interested to see how I get on with the color of Rain. Finally, we're going back to it. I think it's going to be fine. I just got too overwhelmed when I had 3 palettes. But considering it's an all shimmer palette and it's gloss gods, they're like squishy, creamy shades, I think we'll be fine. And also it's quite a wintry palette, so we'll see. I'm not entirely sure which shades I'm going to hit pan on. If I have to do a prediction, I would say I really like Drip Drop, and I really like this one up here, which is called Drizzling, and then maybe Water Prism, and then maybe Droplets or Dewy. I'm looking at all the creamy ones. This one doesn't look super creamy. This one I have gone into quite a lot, but I just don't think I'm gonna hit pan in it. It's just one of those like slightly stiffer ones. But yeah, all of them I still need a use on because I haven't gone into any of these 5 times in this project. So definitely a huge amount to do, but I'm excited. I'm excited. So yeah, anyway, I will love you and leave you. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.